Okay, this is another piece. Once again, I'm ex-military. Um, like I said, it's a lot of things I've seen, a lot of things I've been in, a lot of things I know for a fact. What's going on? Not an expert. Just coming back again. On a conversational note. Just give me like a quick explanation of Edu and Cherokee. All right. Okay. After doing research on my lineages, Edu represents for me a stem, excuse me, not a stem, because it'll be more of a root from the west side of the excuse me from the east side of the planet of the west coast of Africa. Even though Africa is the incorrect name, um but for now, that's what it said. Um, and Edu is a representation for me. Just like just like someone else will say something else and something else. Okay. Also goes along with that will be not the religion, not the faith, but the spirituality system of Bandung, not the current system as the traditional. All right, it deals with the this with spirit. You know, you have shamans and stuff. All right, okay, along with the Creole people. All right, the Cherokee is just the original people that was here before all of the United East States Corporation and everything came on and stuff. Okay, yes, I'm doing more research and I'm getting forms together. And I'm telling you, most of the petty money, um, the debt that I have, will be used towards and buying books. Well, excuse me, more books. I've read a lot of books. A lot of them that open me up to see the mindsets of the people. Okay, because you gotta remember, mindsets write books, right? In different crafts and levels of magic. All right. Okay. Um, let's see here. And like I said, becoming sovereign is one of those, you have to do. A lot of people when they, rant or preach or even speak about being sovereign, you can hear the fear, in their voices and like the urgency and stuff. Me myself, shoot, man, I done already died, flatline, back in 2000 June. So I mean, so I already know what's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So, so I'm not real particular in stressing the urgency. I'm just having a conversation with you and having kind of like being like that you know, like that comrade right beside you. You know what I'm saying? If we have like minds, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, going through all of the ways that you have to come together and and to be one to succeed in filing the paperwork that you have to file and then finally become sovereign. For other people that's already sovereign, you already know the path that I'm taking, and it's going to be a lengthy one, not by years, more so in the matter of weeks to months. Um, you know, Until then, I'll have to continue on as if that I am a slave. All right. So, knowing this knowledge means that you're on the same uh playing level field. Like you know who they are and they know you now. Okay, so you can be in the midst of a crowd and they can point you out and they'll know exactly who you are. They can spot you from miles away, right? You stick, it's the old saying, you stick out like a sore thumb. You're not like everybody else. Like, even down to your wear. If you're wearing stuff that other people are not even wearing, you stick out. Um, it, Once you start, to become sovereign, of course you stick out. Okay, all right, free people, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you should be doing. Um, it just people choose to be more. They choose to be cheats about the system. You see what I'm saying? Oh well, I ain't gonna say system, about the way that they go about life. All right. I tell people if you want to make anything happen, your best bet is to go to Africa as soon as you can. You want to go to Jamaica as soon as you can. You want to go anywhere as soon as you can that you find deem is without all these other societies. You see what I'm saying? You want to go there, you like I said, I don't know if anybody looked at the trend. It's more. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that be for reasons that you should know that the Arkansas Corporation was built off criminals. So everything else dealing with the bar and the noticing of the increase of stereotypes becoming into the bar is no secret. Yeah. So not saying it's a negative thing or a positive thing. It's one of these right here. Okay. Who is better to know the law than a criminal? Okay. Ones who were made criminals and one who was already criminals. Okay. Let me tell you something. The people who made the Arkansas corporations, hell, they was already criminals. They was criminals of a government that they came from. You know. So, um, but to kind of get off of that, and and to pull back into a lot of things, people catch charges for reasons, and and you will see under some of my stuff, in the profile, some of the videos on the reason why, that's why I'm not making slides and PowerPoint slides and stuff like that, videos and stuff. I did enough of that when I was in the military. You know what I'm saying? And even outside the military as a contractor and all this other stuff for myself. And still doing it now. Just do your research, get your books, and continue on in your journey and do what you need to do. I myself, like I said, I aim to become sovereign, and many of my members of my tree, and my lineages are what it is. Both sides of the lineages, we practice shamanism, so you know what I'm saying. Not saying people in my family practice it. It's probably like maybe 1% of my people in my family probably practice it. You know what I'm saying? Little do people know, you practice it in some form of fashion, especially when it comes to Vadun, or whatever form of it, voodoo or whatever form. Um, because when you're dealing with dolls, you're participating in that. And I see a lot of people don't know about that. Especially when it comes to females. You put your images into something, and then you stare at the image and you hypnotize yourself of the image when you're young, and that doll gives you the power, to feel and be like what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's more to it anyway. Um, but at the lowest level is hypnotation, or hypnotize or hypnotism. Okay, excuse me. Um, which is what's going on now in the world. It's called hypnotism. You know what I'm saying? It's the repetitive um of anything, you know, and put you in a rhythm and trance you, and then you can start inputting whatever you want into the psyche while they're unconscious for brief moments, whether their eyes open or not. You know what I'm saying? And you can, and they can do as you tell them to do. Um, Let me see here. That's all I have. Just study everything. Um, get your ships, get your planes, and get your trucks, and you know, just make sure that you own the right lands. Where if you're gonna be on the Queen's property, that's 134 or something Commonwealth countries. Okay, so that's why I tell people, feminism is a sham. Because they're saying women don't have rights. I'm like, the Queen have over 134 countries. You know what I'm saying? Pick your choice, and you got all the rights you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, and that's reality, But see, if you bring that to, your wife talking about that nonsense, you have no idea how much power you have. You birthed the economy. That is 100% power, you know. But if you knew what the stupidity that they're doing to you, then you would take your power back. But hey, did nobody tell you to go and sign the birth certificate over and give your children away? And you don't know what's going on out here, then you don't know why they're doing the things that they're doing to you, and you gotta buy all these licenses, this, that, and the third. Well, now time's coming to pass now. You know what I'm saying? When a lot of women start doing the research, they go silent, they go dormant, and they're like, man, I should really apologize to that guy that I did all that trouble to and everything. I don't what was wrong with me. Dad, I really do need a man because I really do need to be protected. Because these fools out here just create this whole illusion, just got everything twisted. And they targeting the hell out my ass. I mean, they target me from day one, and they need to get rid of him and then keep me. Because if they keep me, then they can keep producing what? Slaves. So I'm gonna go ahead and and I'm gonna go ahead and let it be, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have. For this segment. Peace out. Oh, my name. Peace out. Edu Cherokee.